What's good, bro? This is Marcus Blake speaking on the camera. For today's video, I'm going to talk about problems, especially problems for like younger guys who don't really have jobs or like major responsibilities. The thing is, bro, when you're young, you don't have real problems. Like the main problems you have in your life are just made up in your own head and aren't actually like if you had real problems, you could solve those problems. The real problems in your life, are you trying to solve them? When was the last time you sat down and you were just actively trying to think of solutions or experiments that you could do to solve your problems? So, a problem that I have in my life is my dad could be making more money. You know, he's not taking my mom out on dates. He could afford the mortgage, but he can't really like take us out on restaurants. So what I decided to do, I live in California, so most parents own businesses that are basically just jobs. Like it'll be like a plumber or a construction worker. My dad has a tree service where he removes stumps. So my dad, if my dad could work 7 days a week, if he could work 7 days a week, we would be fine. Like we would be genuinely wealthy because on the days he works, he makes like $500 to $1,000 because the jobs he takes is like a couple hours long and he does a machine. He has a partner, splits it 50-50. So the problem isn't my dad isn't good at his job. The problem is my dad doesn't even have that many jobs to work for because he has clients. He doesn't have a boss to assign him stuff. He tries to or he relies on his partner Bob to go out and get him clients because, you know, the returning customers, and he works for other tree services. So the main problem that I have, if my dad gets more jobs, our family in general would get so much more money. We could go out more, go on more vacations. You know, I could fund whatever I want to fund. I could borrow money from my dad, go out to eat more, stuff like that. Dude, I've been running away. I know I have the capability to get my dad more jobs. I could run some Facebook ads. I've actually ran a couple Facebook ads before for my dad's business. I got him 2 jobs in the span of about a week. One job was $350 and the other was $100. Tree stump removal, tree trimming, shit like that. I got them those jobs. My dad spent $60 on Facebook ads to get those 2 jobs. He spent $60 to get $450 in like a week, 2 weeks, because of me. Because I went on fucking Google Slides and I made the fucking poster, put that shit on Facebook, made my dad a Facebook page, got reviews on there. I sent the link to my family members, my uncles and my aunties that he worked for, you know, if they have like a problem with trees. Bro, in California right now has a big storm going on, or had a big storm. So there was really like a bunch of wind and rain and trees fell down. So we got like 5 times the amount of jobs. So we're actually pretty solid right now. Like we're not struggling with money. But the fact is, like, I'm 15. I'm not even that special, bro. What is the difference between me and you? I'm capable of making my family more money by getting my dad more business. So I'm sitting down and I'm solving my problems. Bro, this $20 bill right here was given by my dad because his partner realized I got them those jobs. So he's like, okay, you know, Marcus needs a cut. I'll give him $20. Bro, this right here, it's not a lot. It's what I got by actively trying to solve my problems. The thing about this, bro, I've had this idea of getting my dad more jobs back in February. 3 months. 3 months of thinking, 3 months of delaying, of procrastinating, of asking myself, what if it doesn't work? What if I have my dad spend $100 on Facebook ads and he doesn't get any jobs? What if my Google Slides don't fucking work out? What if the ads kind of shitty? What if Facebook scams me? All this fucking took me 3 months, bro. 3 months to start doing it, and I've done the entire thing in like 2 weeks. Got $20 from it. My dad got 2 jobs from it. Dude, what the fuck are you waiting for? The real problems in your life you could fucking solve. $20. Imagine I do this shit imagine I make this shit a thing. Imagine me and him are business partners. I get like 5% of the job every time I get him a job. Dude, just run some fucking Facebook ads. I know some of you guys right here watching have parents that own businesses that you guys may be like a plumber, electrician, a painter. My fucking uncle is a painter. If he could work 7 days a week all day, he would make a fuck ton of money. The problem is my uncle isn't a bad painter, so he gets paid less. My uncle just can't get enough houses to paint. He doesn't have jobs. My cousins, my uncle's kids, no disrespect, they aren't doing shit about it. They know how the internet works. They know how Facebook works. They could put $100 in and get some shit. They're not willing to actively solve their problems because they're distracting themselves, bro. I've been distracting myself. Bro, the past 3 months that I've been thinking about this, my problem is running away from my problems and just indulging into content. Going on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, hours. It's not how long. The problem isn't how long I spend on the apps. The problem isn't what I search up on the apps. The problem is me going on the apps instead of getting my dad more jobs. Dude, this is the same thing with every bad habit. Video games could be okay. Social media, whatever. But if you use it as an escape, running away from the intense self-accountability that you have to face, when you realize you're running away from your problems, then it's a problem. When you use video games to run away from delaying doing your homework, that's a problem. Because you're using it as a cope. Instead of facing the problem like a man, you're being a little bitch and you're playing video games. Mainly because it's easier to do. The easiest thing you could do when you have nothing else to do and you're laying around in your room bored as fuck is opening TikTok, scrolling. You know you have problems in your life that you can solve, but you're just not solving them because the easier thing to do is just consume content, play video games, go on Pornhub, jack off. Bro, think about it. When you jack off, you're not even horny. You're just bored. I haven't jacked off in over a month. And that's because the only reason I jacked off is because I had nothing else to do. But I got shit to do now. I try and stay busy. The problems aren't even real. They don't matter. You guys ever hear like people talk about every 6 months I look back to myself, my younger self, and I realize how stupid I was. Like every 6 months, every year, you go back and you see the life you were living. You're like, man, what was I fucking thinking? I was retarded. Dude, I had this so many times. You know, I would be day trading. Day trading cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I would brag to my 8th grade friends, I made $60 today, even though in general I was losing money because I would put like 800 in, I'd go down to 600, then maybe I go up to 660. Oh, I made $60 today when I lost $100, $200. Anyways, I was going on these like foreign exchanges where you could exchange cryptocurrencies, trade like 50 times a day, 0 fees, stuff like that. And I was trying to find out how can I short sell Bitcoin. meaning if the price goes down, you get money. If the price goes up, you lose money. Short selling is a thing where you borrow the cryptocurrency and then time goes by and then you sell it, but maybe you sold it for less than what you bought it for, so you get the difference in between. I've been on this shit for like a couple of weeks. At the end of the couple of weeks when I've done researching, I'm like, how the fuck can I do this? I realize I'm in America. You cannot short sell cryptocurrencies in America unless you have like $10 million worth of fucking net worth and you provide the fucking transcripts and you provide like the fucking licensing contracts. I was like, fuck this. I just realized like a year ago today, I was low-key stupid. And the crazy thing is, in a year from now, I'm going to look back at me today, think, man, what am I doing making these fucking YouTube videos? Nobody watches this shit. I should just move on and start learning how to sell. Maybe that's probably not going to be the truth, but that's what I could be thinking. But I don't know that yet. How do you know that? How do you know you're not going to regret what you're doing right now? The only way you can know that is if you don't run away from your problems. You know, 90% of suffering that you have in your life is 100% in your own head and genuinely isn't real. You ever like dread something, anxious about something, then you finally get over it and like, bro, what was I fucking waiting for? That wasn't even that bad. Bro, an example of this for me was starting this YouTube channel. I made my first video. Here, like, I have it fucking popped up right here. Let me see. Made my first video back in, when was this? October 30th, 2023. Basically November. Started this YouTube channel back in November of 2022. Bro, I've been trying to get like a solid YouTube channel going, a fan base going, deadass since I was like 11 years old. Oh man, I remember my old YouTube channel. It's Moody, Moody. I would make like Rainbow Six Siege, Minecraft, Fortnite videos, thinking I was the shit. I would make the videos on the PlayStation editor, Share Factory. It was low-key not that bad. I was low-key like making some decent videos because I would be on that shit all the time. But my point is, I've been wanting to do this YouTube shit for like 4 years. And just 5 months ago, I've gotten serious about it. What the fuck are you waiting for, bro? Dude, it's not that hard to upload a video every day. You don't even want it that bad. Maybe you don't want to be a YouTuber, but if you do, if you really wanted it, you wouldn't wait for a fucking camera or a microphone or a setup or any of that shit. You wouldn't wait until you got older or until you got more jacked, because maybe you want to start doing fitness content, but you don't want to get made fun of for being skinny. If you really wanted this shit, you have a fucking iPhone. You have a camera app. Record 50 videos and upload every day. If you really wanted this shit, you know you would do it. So is the suffering really real? Is the anticipation, the painful anticipation to start up something you want to start up really real? Or is it just all in your head? If you really fucking wanted it, bro, you could do it. My mom wants to write books. You know, me and her had a conversation like a week ago about parenting. When I was younger, me and my mom grew up, or she raised me to do whatever I wanted to do. If I wanted to destroy something, she would let me, bro. If I wanted to learn something like cryptocurrency, bro, I was like 14, 13. I was into cryptocurrency, day trading, and fucking investing into stocks when I was 13, using her money. Bro, most Hispanic moms, my mom's Hispanic, they won't let you do that shit. They suppress you. They tell you, no, that's stupid. Go get a job. My mom wasn't like that. My mom was like, go ahead and do it. She knew I was probably going to not get this shit working and I was probably going to lose some money. But that's not the point. She didn't care about the money. She cared about raising her child without limitations. And that is what she's going to write her book about. Genius fucking parenting, bro. My mom is amazing. Because other parents don't realize they're not raising a pet. They're raising a different human. And you need to expect that human, your child, not to go the pathway you want them to go. They're going to be an entirely different fucking human being from you, bro. They're not your fucking second clone. Obviously. But her way of parenting is just super fucking unique. Like, look where I'm at right now. If my mom wasn't my mom, and my mom was just some ordinary Hispanic mom, I wouldn't be having this YouTube channel. I probably wouldn't get rich and successful because she's just been letting me do my own shit. So she wanted to start up a book about that. I'm like, fuck yeah. Do it. But she hasn't done it. She doesn't have time to do it. That's what she said, but she does have time. Right now she's watching the Warrior game. If she really wanted to write her book about parenting, it would already have been written. She doesn't want it bad enough. Do you want it bad enough, bro? The anticipation, I guarantee, I need to talk to her about this. The anticipation that she has about how awful it's going to be and how painful it's going to be to put in the work to write the book doesn't exist. Because obviously she wants to write the book. Like, she's not going to be suffering to write the book. But if she's not doing it right now, then she's expecting some sort of pain, some sort of friction. But that doesn't exist. The pain that she has, the problems that she has of writing her book, of doing what she wants to do, doesn't exist. It's in her head. It's not real. The problems that you really have, you don't even solve. And you're focusing on the problems that don't even exist. Sit down. Fuck the consumption. Stop running away from your problems. Stop going to video games. Stop going to social media. Stop going to jacking off whenever you have nothing to do. Stop running away, bro. Deadass. Sit down. Pencil, paper. What are the problems in my life? Be completely unfiltered. Say the most creepiest, weirdest, fucking craziest, corniest, cringiest shit on this piece of paper. Because no one's gonna fucking read it. Write down your problems. Literally. Write down your problems. Do you know the problems that you have? List out everything. Everything. Because that's like the first step, bro. If you agree with what I'm saying in this video, the first step is just listing out your problems. Because how are you going to know what problems to solve? The main thing you can get out of this video, bro, stop running away from your problems. If you use social media and video games as an escape because it's the easiest thing to do instead of self-examining yourself, it's a problem. If you really wanted it bad enough, it would already have been done. Do you want it bad enough? Are the problems that you have actually real? The friction that you believe will happen if you start something probably doesn't exist. This was Marcus Blake. This was Marcus Blake. Let me see what YouTube video I want to recommend for this video, because I need you guys to click on another one because my videos are so good. Okay. Oh, another one. If you guys like about me talking about money and getting my dad more cars and shit like that, I recommend, if I drop out of high school right now, I would still get rich and successful, because high school doesn't teach me anything about relating to my ways of making money in the future. This video is on the screen. I'll catch y'all boys later. Click that video. It's a 10 out of 10. This was Marcus Blake.